That brings me to Charlie Kaufman. He wrote Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, being John Malkovich, one of the best screenwriters of his time. So he was making a point at um, Writers Guild thing in front of the members and stuff. And yeah, he was saying at this point, the only thing that makes money is garbage. It's just fascinating. It makes a fortune, and that's the bottom line. Said that it's very seductive to the studios and also to the people who engage and become the makers of that garbage, including the writers, especially if they're lauded for the garbage because they don't have to look inward or think about what they're doing. Yeah, and he's just referring to writers being praised for garbage material. Yeah, he said to the audience at the Writers Guild that the AI issue is broadened by the fact that the writers have been trained to eat and make the garbage too. So as long as they are in the arena of making that shit, then you might as well have the AI do it. I mean, I don't really know how to articulate it, but he didn't beat around the bush. He's very direct.
Holy
I
fuck.
mean, yeah, I kind of respect it that he was that direct about it. But what are your thoughts on it? Do you agree with those kind of cutthroat comments there?
Some of it I do. Mainly that first point, where you said that the only thing that makes money is garbage. Majority of the stuff nowadays that we see is not of that great quality that we see in the
Hmm.
past. Thing that outliers would be Barbie, Oppenheimer, and Avatar. They've been like very decent films, but stuff like Mario, that was pretty
Hmm.
average. And then like the Transformers, Fast and Furiouses, they're all
Yeah.
just mindless sort of garbage, which
Mm,
she's probably referring to. And the fact that it keeps like, getting sequels upon sequels, like 8 and 10 of them. It
yeah.
sort of solidifies his points that there's not that many original films out there that's making money. And making money is not
Mm,
like has hit $1 billion. It can like be
yeah.
two, three, four, 500 million above its budget.
Mhm.
And that's
Yeah.
considered a success. Um, Good thing Talk to Me is around and is doing betting on
Doing just that.
um that behalf. So that's good on that. In terms of all the writers stuff, I can't tell if he's for or against the writers in their striking. Just looking at these comments, it seems like as if he's like not on their side. Um,
No, he definitely supports him. He was in
oh,
in amongst this whole speech. He was calling out the studios for, really bad pay packages and stuff. So he is in support of them, but I think he's voicing something a little bit deeper here.
yeah. That
Yeah,
last point in regards to AI writing stuff. I mean, you can. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that come next year or the year after. But
yeah,
it'd be good to see what that quality is like and see if it is like, if AI is better than human. I doubt it because human just has that eye for detail and
yeah.
stuff like that, where AI
Mm,
just a robot, doesn't really compel emotionally, can't tell an emotional story or whatnot. But yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, I mean I completely agree. And AI, it doesn't have the human element, which is kind of what makes screenplays and narratives the best that they can be. Um, but I mean, on honest question, could an AI write a Fast and Furious or Transformers movie and say the studio kept it secret? Could the audience tell? Do you think that would be possible?
I doubt it. I don't think so. I mean,
You
if
think we'd tell?
what wouldn't tell.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think we'd tell. Like yeah, it's like you said, those movies are very mindless, mindless movies. So
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
if you think about Secret Invasion and their opening credit scenes, no one would have thought that was done by AI until it was announced by studios.
yeah. And then
And then
everyone
it
was like, "Oh yeah, we could tell. It looked like garbage."
was like, fuck off, you
Um,
could tell.
yeah, they couldn't tell. Um, but I mean, I don't agree with AI writing films, and I don't think you do either. But if they are going to do Fast and Furious and Transformers movies and have really bad writing and not be held accountable for that writing, then yeah, then just do AI. Like, um, yeah, I think writers themselves need to be writing of better quality, and studios. I think we're all stuck in this loop of just accepting mediocre stuff, and then it's like we were talking last week. The studios, they buy into the idea that the casual audience loves all this stuff. They love Fast and Furious and Transformers, but that's all they're getting. So that's all they can go to. So it's not really a matter of that's what they want or that's what they love. It's just that's what they see. But yeah, I obviously don't want AI to be writing anything. I want it to be used as a tool to help with different areas, but not to write the main thing, because we would lose the human side of it, which I think is very important to screenplays and stuff. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. We'll move on now to our most delicious segment that we do.
I am fucking thankful I ate before this podcast. If I was still in Auckland and I saw another pie segment with no pie, I'd be so mad and hungry that I would
well,
just leave.
I would have brought a pie if you were around, but I guess I might have to have a pie after this podcast to celebrate. All right. So